Hello snowboarders of the internet. I'm your host Avran LeFeber, and in this video we're going to be reviewing the general public by Public snowboards. This board features Public's alert camber, which is just cam rocker. So you got a mellow rocker in the tip and the tail with camber throughout the midsection. That camber section is going to give you the load, pop, snap, and drive of this board, but that rocker in the tip and the tail is going to give you ease of entry in and out of turns, more optimal powder float, and just a better sweet spot for pressing and buttering. This board is available in 143, 150, 153, 155, 154 wide, 157 wide. I rode this board at Copper Mountain on a sunny bluebird day with warmer temps. There was slush, chop, chunder, perfect corduroy, hero snow, and I rode it with my Rome Black Label bindings and my K2 Thraxis boots. The overall flex of this board comes in just a little bit below middle of the road, and I mean just a little bit below. You do have more flex in the tips and then a stiffer section through the middle with a noticeable amount of torsional flex that really lets you twist this board. This board is highly lively, so you got to be prepared for that rebound and whatnot in it. At high speeds, you do get chatter in the tips, and that does resonate back underfoot. You feel that reverberation just coming right up underfoot. In really rutted out terrain, if you're not paying attention, this board can get bucked around. If you keep your knees bent, you're aware of it, you'll probably be fine. If you don't know what you're doing, well, you're gonna eat shit. That's just facts right there. So it's not the snappiest board I've been on. It's consistently poppy to a point, but it's not the snappiest. You're not gonna just launch yourself to the moon. The camber section is very easy to engage, and what that does is it activates that rocker in the tail, so you get a little spring out of it. It's got an almost skate-like pop to it, so go send some side hits, cat track gaps, whatever you need to do, don't worry about it. When it comes to jumps, small to medium stuff is fine. If you're gonna send it to the big line, be aware that I don't think this could handle a harsher landing. It just doesn't have that stability when you come down hard. You're gonna feel that right away. But for small to medium jumps, it pops off the lip with ease. You never really have to worry about it. It's fun, it's playful where it counts, but it's easy to engage. And like I said, it's got enough pop to keep you satiated, but it's not gonna let you just boost to the moon. So this board butters really well. You've got that rocker in the tip and the tail, so you can just sort of roll into the nose or the tail, get sideways, feel it lock in and hold. There's a little bit of spring, so you're gonna be able to pop back out of it. The torsional flex is abundant enough that when you're twisting it, when you get sideways, you can over torque the board and hook your edge. So just be aware of that you don't really need to be aggressive with that ankle flexion in there, but getting around on the tip and tail, it's absolutely fine. When it comes to jibbing, the sweet spot from the rocker is immense. So you lock into a nose or tail press and you know it, and you make it to the end of the feature, you pop right back up. Going sideways, it hugs right around the feature. You never have to worry about it. It doesn't clap out, but it's wrapping itself around there. You're gonna feel it for sure. So it's a little soft for really driving a hard carve all the time, but can it handle it when you need to? Yeah, for sure. You don't have to worry about it. It's gonna be able to set an edge, turn, and fine. There are limitations, so if you're trying to fully Euro carve it, all the time, not gonna happen, but every once in a while with the right snow and you're feeling surly, you're not gonna have a problem with it. It's those short, tight, quick carves, medium mellow carves that it really stands out. It does lock in. You do get power from that camber section to drive it off the tail if you absolutely need to get spring out of whatever carve you're doing. You're gonna feel that. But it's one of those boards that it's just not meant for hard carving, and it's fine with that. And I'm fine with that, because why do you need a board like this? For hard carving. There's other stuff out there. Who's this board for? The rad dad that wants a freestyle focused deck. So this was the first public board that I've ever ridden, and it was exactly what I expected it to be. It's soft and playful and predictable. It was good at everything I threw at it. I didn't have to worry about it. It's snappy where it counts, but it's not overly snappy to the point you're like, what the hell is going on with this? It does what it needs to do. You're fine with it. I liked it. Comparable boards: the Telos Mike Rankwit, the Battalion Fun Kink, the Rome Warden. Binding recommendations: the Rome Vice, the Ride C6, the Union Strata. This has been my review of the general public by Public snowboards. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you own one? Are you gonna buy one? Leave me a comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this snowboard. If you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications, that way you're not missing any of the videos we got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you really like what we're doing over here and you want to support us further, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP and become a member. Sure, I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and I'll see you in another video.